welcome to Gemstone Tarot, where I have yet another microphone on the go. So this one is on top of the camera, so it's not attached to me, and you can't see it, but I can see it, and you can visualize it if I tell you I have now nicknamed it my 1970s muff. Yes, someone else called it, I don't like the name of it, they call it a dead cat, and it's like a cover. It's what's supposed to stop wind and stuff, but we're not outside, but maybe it'll stop the drilling, I don't know. But do let me know how you're finding the audio, please, because that seems to be my life at the moment. Okay. So, we have a new moon this weekend in Virgo, I reckon. New moon in Virgo. And, of course, got sun in Virgo. Gosh, it's all going on, isn't it? This is a black moon, and it's supposed to be really significant, only happening every 3 years, and it's supposed to make you go inward, 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 whatever you do for going inward. And new moons, of course, are where you set your intentions for what's to come, but it's kind of setting your intentions for autumn, or if you're on the other side of the hemisphere, spring, I suppose. You lucky things. I'm always jealous of Australia at this time of year. We're losing summer and they're gaining it. But anyway, yeah, it's a bridge to what's coming, and it's a bridge to setting your intentions for, I'd say, I suppose, the last quarter of the year. So what do we need to know? What do we need to know? No one's really drilling now. No one's really sanding. You know why, don't you? Because it's Friday and they've all got off early and gone to the pub. That's not to say there won't be a lone sander that will just step out randomly like a domestic person out of one of the houses and go, this seems, sorry, I thought somebody was then. This seems like a good day for doing that little job I've been putting off, and Gemma's doing a video, so let's have it. Anywho, what do we need to know? We're using the Mythic Tarot. Oh, I'm liking this a lot, actually. Yes. Okay. First of all, the monthly readings are starting to come out. We need to know that. One will be out tonight, and they begin, and so it begins. And also, what else did I need to tell you? I can't remember what the other thing was, but it will come back to me. Okay, we have Judgment. We have these little sarcophagi at the bottom. Pick me, pick me. And we have Jason going into this room between the pillars, which generally kind of represent pillars of sort of wisdom. And then if we look out of the window here to this rather nice aspect at the back, that's the scene that you get in the Empress card. And can you see in the very background, there's what Samuel Taylor Coleridge would call a sinuous rill, a little river in the background. And little rivers generally in tarot represent source and feeling and knowledge and all of that good stuff. Okay, now Judgment itself, if we're looking at new moon, and new moon is normally quite forward facing, quite forward thinking, quite sort of planny, especially a new moon in Virgo. But instead of seeing that more service and planning aspect of Virgo, I'm feeling more of the harvest, earthy aspect of Virgo. So if we think of it in terms of, I'm not going to talk about crop rotation again because we can't possibly, but in terms of, you know, here we are. What have we done? What has the summer meant to us? What has developed? What has come? What is dying off? That kind of energy. Okay? Then, crash bang wallop into 10 of Cups. I know. Eros in his tankini there. Don't mind if I do. And Psyche, getting married. Always think of Aiden in the shower when I say that. Getting married. Mars in Pisces. My brain is all jiggity piggity today because of yesterday. Mars in Pisces, it's decent. It's like a kind of effervescent reaching for the stars when it comes to thinking, right, what's for the next quarter? We need to be kind of up in our own grill, in the fizz, reaching for the stars, oof, full of woof and vigour and vim. And next to it, even more woof and vigour and vim, there's the golden fleece. It's like, I am the man. I am the one. Yes. So whatever your version of that is, you know, you don't have to climb a hill with a pelt on your back. In fact, that's probably going to be an incredibly bad thing to do. So this is metaphorical. Ace of Wands, woof, Kundalini energy. Let's go. Let's get this started. I'm lighting the rocket and I'm holding the flame. Then, of course, what happens is we walk straight into fighting little dragons everywhere, because the dragon now has the golden fleece and we are running around with a bunch of fire sticks. Not just a holiday in Ibiza, but whenever I see this card, I don't get too excited about it, because there's major arcanas and then there's aces and then there's minor arcanas. So this is not like the big issue. It's just a little pain in the arse thing that happens. So there will be little hold-ups and skirmishes and things that you need to attend to, but that's okay. We're used to it all by now. And then we have racing over here, the Page of Wands, a little warning card here. There's an awful lot of rams and fleeces going on here, aren't there? Loads, in fact. A little warning card here, just to say, because this guy met a bit of a difficult end. He fell off, I think, because he was so desperate to get to where he was going to, and so full of vim and vigour that he vim and vigoured himself right off the ramp, you know. So this is like, yes, you're going to have some feelings of going from 0 to 11. Yes, you're going to have that feeling of woof, like a pilot light going on in a boiler. But don't get too carried away. Especially in love and relationships, because you've got the 10 of Cups. You want fizz, but you don't want... And then this is very, very in keeping with the energy of the moon that we've got coming, the new moon. And it also very, very much, because the next one is a new moon solar eclipse. Isn't that in Virgo? Hang on. Hang on. Right. Where is it? 21st September. Yeah. Ooh, this is significant then. It links. It links very, very much. Yeah, okay, hang on. Yeah, so that, I think if I'm reading this right, this new moon is 00, is that right? Or 23 degrees? Somebody astrology tell me, please. And the next one I've got of 29. So that's further along, but still in the same sign. 2 new moons coming up together in Virgo. That, for me, is either a bridge or a hammock, depending on which way you look at it, convex or concave. There's a lot of purpose here, but it's in a very measured, gentle, earthy, quiet, inward-looking, sensible way. That, if you couple it with all of that fire and, oh my God, what is that? Ooh, almost touched the muff then, as the actress said to the bishop. I've got so much muff joke that I can do now. It's worth it just for that. Yeah, we can see all this fire and vim and vigour. With that Judgment card, it's asking us to look back. Where did we fall off the horse or the ram? Did we fall off whatever it was before? Have we over-egged the pudding before? Have we gone too far before? A situation also might come up for cleansing because it's a new moon and there is that opportunity, and I'm just getting that hunch. So just bear that in mind. Something that might come up from the past to be redone, re-looked at, re-healed. A bit like an old pair of shoes at Timpson's. I'm liking this energy. I like getting the Ace of Wands. I like that we're excited. I like that we're overexcited at times, because that makes you feel like a child again. Just know there will be some little bits and pieces that will hold you back a little bit. It's not serious. Enjoy the fizz, but don't get completely carried away by it. And then quiet contemplation. That's the name of the game. Woof. We got there. So do enjoy the readings as they come out for September. They're good. They're full of eclipse energy as well, because we've got 2 eclipses in September. Exciting times, people. I'll see you soon. Namaste.